Last week was a mix of things going right and things not quite landing how you'd expect. Starting with football, the fivefold landed. Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Freiburg, AC Milan and Juventus all won. They were all built from a 60% plus win probability signals, and actually someone messaged me showing they actually followed it and hit the accumulator as well, which is class to see always. But again, this isn't about tips, it's about how the data sets games up. Then we had Arsenal versus City. On the surface, Arsenal top of the league, but the data slightly leaned City's way. 49% win versus 45%. Draw risk was high, top outcomes were 1-0 and 2-1, and at the full time, City won 2-1. That's the difference between the narrative and the data. And then we had Inter versus Cagliari. This one was clean. Goal heavy profile, open game, finished 3-0. Again, not about exact scores, it's about getting the game profile right. Now onto horse racing. This week showed the other side of it. We focused on Newmarket across 2 days. The race shapes were right, but the winners didn't really come in, and that's the key thing with racing. You can read the race correctly and still not land the winner. It's not just about picking names, that's what RaceEvo was actually built for. Understanding the race, not just guessing outcomes. Now onto the AI dev side of things. This week wasn't about building something new, it was fixing something small that made a big difference. The RaceEvo race selection dropped down. The data was always correct, but the UI made it feel a bit messy. Races weren't ordered, tracks were mixed together, hard to scan, so even though it worked, it didn't feel quite reliable. The fix was simple: sort everything by race time, clean up the structure and make it consistent. Before it felt like raw API output, after it actually feels like a proper product. And this is the takeaway: your data can be perfect, but if the UI is bad, people won't trust it. That's where most AI and data apps fall down. Impact was immediate: faster race selection, cleaner flow, more confident in using it. Also this week, I released my AI website, Aicrono, which is now live. Still early, but it's working. I built it because I was wasting time digging through a bunch of AI tools. This just keeps things simple. So overall, some things landed perfectly, some didn't, but everything gets tracked, tested and improved. That's the difference: real systems, real outputs, no guessing.